Hey guys, so in today's video, I want to go over using unique keys to enforce data integrity. So this is something I've come across many times in the past where not having a unique key created for a table comes back to haunt you later with data integrity problems. You wind up with duplicates in your tables. And if you have that, you can have some really serious problems with your application and your system. So really quick, unique indexes, what are they? They're basically index structures that are declared with a unique attribute. And then once the database sees that, it makes sure that you cannot have any duplicates with the keys or the columns that make up the index. So anytime any insert is done into the table, the database is going to try and add that index composition, whatever the columns that make up the index, it'll try to add it to the structure. And if it's unable to guarantee uniqueness, it'll fail. And your insert will fail. And if you're in a transaction, that will roll back as well. So I mentioned this is a common repeated problem that I've seen many times. And it actually happened just in the past week, which kind of instigated this video. So get approached and someone says, "Hey, we've got duplicates we need to get cleaned up in the database." So, first thing I do is confirm that there are in fact duplicates. And then my question always becomes, well, should we create a unique index and a unique constraint to make it impossible? Because if you're not expecting it and it shouldn't happen, let's make it so it doesn't happen. And I just want to show you guys what the effects of something like this can be. So let's say that we expect only to, in the customer type table, we're just trying to define all the different customer types in the system. And one customer type is business. And let's say that somehow, some way, we've got multiple rows that have a customer type of business, but we don't expect that. Now, this query is going to be invalid. The results is going to be incorrect because what's going to happen is we're going to join to the customer type table, and we're going to have multiple rows. Let's say we have two that have business. So what's going to happen is every customer is going to get doubled up in this table. And then we're going to the customer account table so we can grab the value of the account. And then we're grouping by it. So we're going to lose the visibility to the fact that we even have duplicates in this case. And we're going to have a customer account value that's double what we expect and incorrect. And this could cause serious problems in your system. So what's the solution? How do you fix something like this? So the first thing you need to do is go to the table that contains the duplicate, and you need to resolve it. You need to pick one of the rows that's going to be the survivor, and then the other ones need to be removed. And then what you need to do is go into every table that refers to that customer type in this case, and you need to reassign it to the survivor. This could be millions of rows, and you could have 20, 30, hundreds of tables in your database that have this reference that need to be reassigned. So this could be a very long operation that you need to go through. You might even need to take an outage to perform this sort of data surgery. And then after you're done with that, you need to delete the non-survivor duplicate rows. So in our case, we need to get rid of the other customer type business rows that we're not going to keep. And then after that's done, we can create our unique index because we can't create that until the duplicates are cleaned up. So my point here is that just putting a little bit of extra work, and we're talking just a couple of minutes of work to think of what your unique index is at the start when you actually create your table in your database, can save you literally or hours of downtime, or maybe a full weekend of work that you may not have to do if you had just created the unique index to start with. Okay, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys learned something. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm also looking for your comments and questions. Talk to y'all later.